Alright, so we have the equation f of x is equal to a negative 2x plus 7, and then g of x is equal to x squared. I'm going to do number 3. And I'm going to use a different pen. I did number 3 yesterday? We did 1, 2, and 3? Did we do 2? Actually, I think we did 1 and 2 because we got 81 yesterday.
I remember getting -1.
Oh. Yeah, it is -1, but I'm going to... Do you want... I'll do 3 just because it's the negative number, and then I can do 4 if we need to. But... And if I did 3, it's still a good review. So the first thing, 3 says f of g of negative 2. So remember what you're doing is you are doing the innermost first. So we need to find g of negative 2. So it says to take negative 2 and put it in my x value in g. So I'm going to come up here and I'm putting in negative 2 for this x. So that's going to equal, instead of x squared, I'm putting in the negative 2. And so I have negative 2 squared gives me 4. Then I have to bring down this f. So I have f of, right here is 4. And now I have to put in, do you see why I put in 4? Because it says g of negative 2, and g of negative 2 was 4. So f of 4, I have to put in the 4 in for that f. So it's going to be negative 2, and this would have been my x, plus 7. See how this would have been my f, but I have to put in 4 in for 2. So I'm going to put a 4 there. So I have negative 2 times 4 gives me a negative 8, plus my 7, which gives me a negative 1. Anybody need me to do one more of the numbers? Which number would you like me to do? Number 5. That doesn't have numbers. One's with numbers. Anybody need me to do another one with numbers? Because if you, I just want to make sure you guys understand the number part first. We good with the numbers? Okay. Let's do number 5 then. Now, on 5 we need 5, we are going to find f of g of x, and f of x is x squared, and g of x is x minus 1. Alright. So, now we have to always go to the innermost. So what is g of x? What is g? X minus 1. So we're going to say f of, instead of g of x, now we're going to say x minus 1. And we're going to put this in for my x of f. So remember, this would have been x squared. If this, because see how it says x squared? So x squared, we took out the x and we're putting this in for it. So x minus 1 inside it. Little side thought. If I had 4 squared means that it's 4 times 4, right? So because we have x minus 1 squared, that means that it's x minus 1 times x minus 1. Then we have to FOIL. First is x times x is x squared. Outer is x times negative 1 gives me a negative x. Inner is negative x. And last, negative and negative is a positive. 1 times 1 is 1. Combining like terms, we have x squared minus 2x plus 1. All right, anybody not have this? All right, let's do one more. It says 6 says g of h of x. And remember, g of x is x minus 1, and h of x is 4x. So Cody, what's my first step? Okay. So yep, so we're going to go g of 4x. Right? Because you have to replace this. So h of x is 4x. So we're putting it in there. All right. My next step is Logan. What's my next step? Yep, so we're putting this in for the x value of g, and since g is x minus 1, we are literally putting in this 4x there. So we have here 4x minus 1 is what we have. And just so you know, what is this? Can anybody tell me what this is? To what? To the whole thing. Just so you know, g of h of x is 4x minus 1. So this is the answer to the whole thing. All right. AJ, give me another one that you want, what I should do with another number. 10? All right. Anybody not have this one written down? All right, number 10. So 10 is f of x. And all we need to know then in this one is f of x equals x squared. And I need to move it over. All right. AJ, what is the first step when we're doing these? The innermost. So this is the innermost. So I'm going to bring this one down, and I'm going to have f. And what does f of x equal? X squared. So that's going to be x squared, right? Now it says to put in x squared where? So you put in x squared in for the x value of f. So what you're doing is when you do that, this means, see how this is x? Always start with, see this could be an x, because remember they're just variables. So just put parentheses there, and squared. Do you agree that these two things are the exact same?
Yeah.
Okay. So write that down first. And you're literally putting this now inside. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when we have x squared and we are squaring that, what do we have to do to the exponents? Multiply them. So our final answer would be x to the 4th. All right. Anybody else want a different one? Number 9. So number 9. So number 9 is g of x. And g of x is x minus 1. All right. So what's my first thing that I got to do? Do you know? innermost. So g of x, I bring down that g, what does g of x equal? X minus 1. Then I'm going to take this x minus 1 and put it in for the x of g. So literally I'm taking, remember you're taking, this would be x minus 1. So this, see how these are the same? And then you literally put that in there. And then we simplify. Since there's nothing out front, we can drop our parentheses. There's nothing to distribute. So we have x minus 1 gives me x minus 2. Because you have, I owe $1 and then I owe another $1. That means I owe $2. The reason I do negatives as in money, sometimes it's easier to grasp. Any others before I show you guys the answers? Any others that you want to see? At least before, if you see the answers and then you got something different, you can definitely ask. Yep. What number? 15. $15 says f of g of negative 18. And on this one, f of x is the absolute value of x, and g of x is 2x. Alright, so what is the first thing we have to do? Do you know what the first thing you have to do? Come on. Oh, just wait. So does it say f of g? Is these the things?
Yeah, no, the negative 18 is next.
Okay, but are these all right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I just have the wrong paper up here. That's fine then. So just like that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. So I didn't realize it. Okay. So now we still are going to do the the innermost. So I'm going to put f of, and what does g of x equal? 2x. Then it says to put this in for the x of f. So we have this one, so it would have been the absolute value, and we would have x inside here, right? So we're taking out the x and we're putting in 2x in its place. So your answer would be the absolute value of 2x. Alright, so that's, I didn't realize I did that, but hopefully I didn't do, if you, just so you know, because I did change some of them, I guess, when I show you the answers, if you got something different, oh, I got it. I think that might be the only one that I changed, hopefully. This is the answer key. Alright. Anybody not have this? Alright, let's look at your answers. Any, except for number 15. Now remember, I just did 15 for you because that's not what you have, because I changed your 15. But check your answers. Circle those that you want me to do, and then I can, huh? Say it one more time.
I'm pretty sure that is the 15 on mine.
No, you have X. You do have, it's right here. You have X. This is the old one, and I forgot that I had changed it, so, yep. But everything else is. So, really quickly, we make sure you have 13 is 10 and 14 is 12. And then I'm going to move that up so that you guys can see the bottom. -21 is -9. All right. Can I move this up now? Did you guys get, well, we did 3 together, but 3 is -1, 4 is 1, 15, remember, is the absolute value of 2x, and 16 should be 20. I'll move it up so the back row can see the bottom. If you go on to calculus or, I mean, like a real situation, probably just architect, maybe, but I don't even know. But it's just because you have to be able to manipulate different things, so. But they do have this on the ACT and the they do, so it's good to know what it's like, so. Yeah, they have functions on it, yep. They might only have one of them, but yep. So, alright. Anybody not done with front side? All right, back side. I guess I'll go this way. So you should have on 34, your V should have started at -2 when you plotted your points, and it should have looked like a V. 22 is -24. 23 is -18. 24 is 81, 25 is -14, 35 is an upside down V. And then I'm going to move it up so you guys can see it. While you guys check the rest, I am going to try to quickly pass out your quizzes. Might have to do some of it at lunch, but I'm going to try.
It's 32.
32? All right.
How did it break? Sure. Yep. I'll have the door shut, but I won't lock it. Because I'll probably be gone before you come back. Oh wait, Ian. Probably missed him.